you probably already have the appearance down. You already have like you wear fitted clothes, you take care of your beard, you look good. But remember, have you ever wondered what successful people have that you don't? What are they doing that you might not be doing? How are they so fit, toned, and healthy while you're not? You ever wondered what you might be missing? Hi, my name is Mo Gayas. Essentially, I'm a kid who's obsessed with winning and sharing the lessons with you because growing up, I wish I had someone like me to help me out. On the Healthy Systems podcast, you will learn one main idea, system from each episode that you can use in your life, whether that is financial, relationships, fitness, and wellness. So if you're a millennial, you're hyper ambitious, this podcast is for you because the more systematic your life is, the more you can win and not waste time. So join me on your journey to building a life of healthy systems for yourself. Welcome back to the Healthy Systems podcast. I hope you're doing well. I hope your family's doing well. Today, I want to talk about something that will help all of you as you go through life. It's going to help you with your fitness. It's going to help you with your relationships, and it's going to help you make more money. You down for that? Okay, let's go. The topic is first impressions. First impressions don't get talked about enough. No one teaches you in school how to have a good first impression. It's just one of those things that we hear about, right? Also, I forgot, this is also going to help you in your dating life by far so much. So first impressions, the importance of first impressions and how to actually have a good one and not have a bad one. Because here's the premise. When it comes to meeting somebody for the first time or even the second time, they are judging you the moment you walk in. So whether you're talking to them on a phone call, whether it's a Zoom call, conversations on video, or whether you're meeting up for coffee for the first time, people are judging you the moment you walk in. So let's start with your appearance, right? There's a reason people that are healthy make 26% more income than people who are not healthy. Why do you think that is? Well, when evolutionary, healthy people live longer and healthy people have more energy, healthy people have more focus, right? That's why employers know that. Employers look for that. So first impression matters. So if you're in shape, your first impression is already off to a very good start because now you are in shape, you look good. On top of that, you likely wear fitted clothes that fit you better. You probably have a sense of style, right? That's all part of the first impression. So now when you meet that person, now you can still mess it up. And that's what this podcast is about. So when you meet somebody, you're talking to them with your mouth, right? You're using words. The words you use matter a lot. So if you've done all the other things right, don't F it up when you're talking to people. So that's why when I'm talking to somebody, the basic rule that I always remember is people will forget what you said to them. It's a Maya Angelou quote. People will forget what you said to them. People will never, ever forget how you made them feel. So if you ever made people feel bad, which your comments and words very much can easily. So if you're not watching out for the words that are coming out of your mouth, you can easily make someone feel bad about something they've done, their choices, right? So one thing I'm always mindful of is when you're meeting somebody, people love talking about themselves. Most of the people that you meet in life, they don't get enough chance to talk about themselves. So when you meet somebody, be curious, get to know that person, right? What are their aspirations? Where are they in life? Where do they live? What keeps them there? What do they like about it? Right? It was funny. I was in the reason this story is top of mind is because somebody met me and they were trying to make a really good first impression with me. And they kind of messed it up with just one comment. Obviously, I didn't hold it against them. We're still friends. But I remember thinking, I'm like, if this was a job interview, this could have totally gone not in their favor. And that person, once they found out that I live in Michigan, and mind you, I'm somebody that's lived in California, lived in Florida, lived in Texas, lived in Pakistan, even in Dubai for a little bit. So it's like all these places, I've lived in those places. So when you meet someone like me and you're like, oh, he lives in Michigan now, instead of being like, oh, what's there to do in Michigan, which is a negative comment, it's better to be curious and be like, someone like Mo who could live anywhere he wants to, why is he in Michigan, or what keeps him in Michigan? That's such a better, curious question. So when you meet people, be curious about their life instead of passing comments that make them feel bad. Because when you make people feel bad, they'll never forget about it. But also, it can be held against you in a very real way. So just be mindful of that as you're meeting people for job interviews, on even in your dating life, etc. Right? If you are that type of person that likes that reputation of being an a-hole, then yeah, that's one thing. But a lot of you are listening to this healthy systems, and I want you to have all these healthy systems in place to be the most competent version of you, right? And the competent version of you is genuinely interested in other people and curious, and they use that. Versus when you pass comments that are hurting people's feelings, it's not a good move, right? So that was the overall like first impression. The importance of it is very important because people are judging you the moment you walk in. People are judging you the moment the words come out of you. People are doing all of it. And I think if you're listening to our podcast, you probably already have the appearance down. You already have like, you wear fitted clothes, you take care of your beard, you look good. But remember, the words that come out of your mouth matter a lot, and people are going to judge you for those. If you're in a job interview, stay curious. If you're in a first date scenario, stay curious. Genuinely give a damn about the other person. And it will also actually, there's a very good benefit to this, which is you'll learn about them a lot more, and you'll also see the real them, which is super nice, right? So instead of making bad comments that would hurt their feeling or question their choices in life, be curious and word your questions in a way where it's like, hey, I'm genuinely curious. What made you go that route instead of this route? Right? And now they'll tell you their thinking, and you'll probably be more empathetic with that. So I just wanted to record this, just remind you how important first impression is. Just make a good one, because it's super easy to make a bad one just with the words that you say. And one of my favorite books to read, if you ever have time, is by Robert Greene, where he talks about the name of the book is 48 Laws of Power. A lot of celebrities endorse that book just because that book teaches you how people in power think, how powerful people think, and it's not about manipulating others, it's about how to not get manipulated. So there's a law in that book that I just want to conclude this podcast by. It's law number 4, where Robert Greene says, always say less than necessary. When you're trying to impress people with words, the more you say, the more common you appear, and the less in control you appear. Even if you're saying something banal, it will seem original if you make it open-minded and sphinx-like. Powerful people impress and intimidate by saying less. The more you say, the more likely you are to say something foolish. I'll say it again. The more you say, the more likely you are to say something foolish. So just keep that in mind. First impressions are important. Never hurt people's feelings, especially on the first impression, because they'll never forget that moment and they'll use it against you. So I hope this healthy system works in your favor. Let me know when you use it next, and I wish you the best. Thank you for listening to the Healthy Systems podcast. I really appreciate you for tuning in today. Now, here are 2 ways I can help you for free. 1, you can join our free Facebook community by just going to this link, bit.ly/Titan Facebook group. Just type that into your browser and then answer 2 questions, and then we'll let you into our Facebook community where you'll meet other people, as well as we have a lot of free resources in terms of meal plans, workouts, all kinds of stuff in there. Second way I can help you for free is if you follow me on Instagram at Moe Gaius, MOE, G as in George, H as in horse, I as in India, A as in apple, S as in Sam. Follow me there and then shoot me a message with the word healthy systems, and then I'll be sure to send you a free gift. Other than that, keep listening in, and I really appreciate you.